Next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Change your shit. That hit looked a little suspect.
Leading him out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade has started in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up numbers. The thing that's eluded him, despite all the stats, are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Buying some time right. Here we go. Right away.
What the fuck was that?
And the fumble recovery is made. Man, this is a tough
It's
ask.
definitely
Your
went down.
defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice. Field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. 27. The Falcons taking the field for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, Robinson hits a seam at the 40. Bijan Robinson. touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. One of the tight ends in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Hurts to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Cousins. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. And they're going to be on the edge of field goal range to start after that interception. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through.
And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Able to get it to Barkley. And they bring him down around the 34.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Barkley's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Eagles with a long ways to go for a score. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. They go to Barkley again. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just feels 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Barkley trying this up the gut, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throwing this back in the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons Falcons get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. He hucks it deep off his back. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Has this at the 6. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this 3rd quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more. They know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Trying to get it with the option here. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They run it with Saquon. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10. Now Barkley. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. They go with Barkley here. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running is Barkley. He cuts it to the right sideline. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for...
One. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give to Barkley, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Blast through midfield. And he works this down to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
3rd down give to Robinson. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here he is to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time, because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range.
First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now to throw. He's got Smith. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. They're left with 4th down here.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He completes it in traffic. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Looking to throw it. Taken in by Smith. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go to Barkley again. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Take that hit.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
They send him straight up the middle. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. To throw. It could be intercepted. Cooper to Gene, he can pick it up.
Football.